Welcome to Action Coaching. We're certainly delighted that you join us on today because we believe that God has a special coaching word just for you. First of all, let me thank God for all of my Action Coaching partners. Those of you who consistently reach out and let me know that you're enjoying Action Coaching, and through your financial support, you're allowing us to be able to do even bigger and better things here on Action Coaching, because we got many dreams and many goals for Action Coaching, because we want to make it even better so that we can give you the best coaching points that you need in your life. And certainly I want to appreciate all of you that consistently support us. Make sure if you're watching on YouTube, hit subscribe so that you can definitely be made aware of all the different coaching programs and information that we put out there, because we want you to experience some of the best coaching that God can provide. After all, nobody makes it in life by themselves. All of us either need a coach, a mentor, a guide, whatever term you want to use, to kind of help point you in the direction that you have embarked upon, to give you some tips as to how to navigate different situations that you encounter on your walk. Nobody's situation is the same, praise the Lord, but however, there are things that you can be given that'll help you navigate those situations in life. So certainly we're excited about the opportunity to bring Action Coaching to you. Now, as I talk to you on today, we're moving toward the end of another year. Praise God for keeping us alive, blessing us, and continuing to motivate us to move and trust His Word. Now, I found out that nobody makes it without a mentor, and we thank God that we're in the position to share some things. Not so much trying to change you, just help you to be able to use some tools in your vision and goal that you have in life. Because understand, you are uniquely you, and you're always going to be successful when you are uniquely you. You can't copy anybody else. You can't be like anybody else. You just got to be you. So as I said, that we're near the end of the year, and of course, when a new year comes in, people start making resolutions. Now, I know people have been doing that forever. Sometimes you don't understand why they even do them. I mean, they make resolutions that they never achieve. They just feel like, well, a new year's coming in and I'm gonna make a resolution, or I'm gonna say I'm gonna do something different, and they never quite make it to the thing that they said they were going to do different. But however, there's some things that you can learn. There's some things you can change in your life. And I want you to understand, it don't take a new year coming in for you to make some changes in your life. It can be a new year every day you decide to make changes that will make you better. And so our job here is to help coach those of you that understand that there are different dreams, different goals, different heights I want to achieve, whether it's in business, whether it's on your job, or maybe you're creating your own business, but there are goals that you need to endeavor upon so that you can walk into the things that God has already destined for you. So on this session of Action Coaching, I'm going to talk about 3 very important things to succeeding. Everybody wants to succeed. I'm not seeing anybody that didn't want to succeed at something. They want to succeed, they want to win, they want to achieve whatever word you want to use to name it, or some people even want to be better, and they would desire things. They're hungry for a new direction in life, and whether they move into another city or they want to evolve in the place that they're in. But I haven't seen too many people that do not want to succeed in life. And so in this coaching session today, I'm just going to offer you some tips. I know during this time of action coaching, we don't have as much time to get deep in every point. So I have to kind of give you the highlights. Or those of you that have ever been to a movie before, when you go in and thinking you're going to see the main movie that you paid to go in and see, before the main movie comes on, the first thing they do is they give you some previews of some coming attraction. They already give you previews coming in the next month, coming 4 months from now, of movies that are being made but you have not seen. Well, today I want to give you some previews on some tips that as you embark upon your road of success or achievement, that these very things will help you. Now, number one, the purpose of vision is to help you make a choice. I'll say that again. The purpose of vision is to help you make a choice. In other words, vision is a picture of your future, whatever it is. Some people say, well, I may see multiple pictures of my future, but the bottom line is you got to see the picture of your future that will help you achieve what you desire in life. Now, when a vision comes, visions are different from people having dreams or having a fantasy of an idea. Some people got fantasies of ideas each and every day. They change so much. They might say, I want to be this. Then they see somebody else that they think got something better, and they don't switch to that. Have you ever seen people that just cannot make up their mind? They go, as they used to say, whichever way the wind blows. If the wind is blowing this way and they feel like it's good, they're going to go that way. If the wind blow another way, they leave that and then they go with the wind this way. But however, the purpose of vision is to help you make a choice. See, you cannot succeed at anything unless you make a choice. Now understand, choice is not something that you do a couple of days, and when it gets too hard, you quit. Or if things don't go your way, you quit. A lot of people say they want to do a lot of things, but they don't really want to do it. They'll do it as long as it's comfortable, but they can't really succeed at it because they haven't made a choice. I remember one time when they were having a road race, 5-mile road race. So I decided that hadn't really trained for the road race, hadn't really done any research on the road race. I just felt like I was in good enough condition that I could get in the road race and run the whole 5 miles. And when the horn sounded and everybody started running, in about a mile, I began to say, I don't know about this. I mean, it's a little bit longer than I thought. I didn't know we were going to run into this. And at the end of the day, I was just picking out things to offer me an excuse to quit because I had not made a choice. A lot of people do that all of the time. They are looking to offer themselves an excuse so they could quit on their dream. They can quit on their goal. They can quit on their drive. But however, the purpose of a vision is to give you a choice. And the thing about choice is only You can make it. Can anyone make it for you? You have to make it yourself. You have to decide. This is not a group meeting. This is not where you bring 20 people together and discuss it and see what they think about it, and then you make a choice. It's your own personal choice that you have to make. Now, I don't want you to go anywhere. I'll be right back to talk to you. I left off describing that you got to make a choice. Now, most people struggle with making choices, but the reason vision comes in people's lives is God is giving you an opportunity to see your future and giving you an opportunity to make a choice about it. Isn't it amazing that God can show you what you're destined to be? And the basic thing in it is you've got to make a choice. No choice, no victory, no achievement. You got to make a choice. When I had the vision, when God told me about the theme of the ministry, which is word in action, he told me to go tell people about putting the word in action. Now I'm here to tell you that had to be a choice, because in my mind, I was uncertain whether people were going to respond to that or not. I didn't know the things that I was going to face, so making that kind of choice was a little bit difficult. But I found out when I made the choice, and people say, well, how do I know I make the choice? You know you make the choice when you choose to go and nothing else matters. Let me say that again. When you choose to go and nothing else matters. I saw my vision and I choose to go. It wasn't about discussing it with somebody else or getting a pat on the back or somebody else's advice about it. I had made a choice. That's the first thing you got to do in these upcoming times and moving further in your life. You got to make a choice about things. Now, number two, once you made a choice, you have got to be prepared to deal with some uncertain times. My sisters and brothers, there are no such thing as calm times. There are going to be uncertain times when you embark on your choice or vision, as we say in life. There are going to be some things that happen that you didn't see coming, and you won't see them till you all the way in it. It's going to be some uncertain times. I remember when we took a trip, or I took a trip to the Holy Land, and we were going to take the boat across the lake which Jesus had embarked upon with his disciples. Now, when we started out, it was calm. It was really calm. We thought, hey, this is going to be a great trip. By the time we got in the middle of the lake, the wind started blowing, boat started rocking, and I'm here to tell you, it was rocking so that even the boat we were on looked like we were going to sink and all fall off that boat in the middle of the lake. It's almost as if it came on all of a sudden. What I'm saying is, any dream, any goal is going to be faced with some uncertain situations. But trust that even though you are in uncertain situations, trust the dream. Stay focused on the dream. It may come a time you low in money. It may come a time that look like what you choose is not going to happen. There'll be all kinds of circumstances that can come that you didn't see and nobody could advise you about. But still, you made a choice and you got to be prepared with that choice to deal with some uncertain times. People say, well, how do we deal with uncertain times? Stay the course. Keep moving. Keep trusting. Keep believing. And you'll begin to understand that even in those uncertain times, they're building certain things in you that you're going to appreciate later on in your vision. As they used to say, it may be night in your life, but trust me, joy is going to come in the morning. But you got to understand, the morning may not come when you want it to. Night may last a little longer than you believe. You see a lot of people say they got faith, and when something happens, they just panic it. My heart is hurt. I can't hardly take it. I'm so worried. I'm so fearful about this and that. And the thing about it is, they're more fearful before something happened to them than they are when it actually happens. They just fearful. What if this happened? What if that happened? That stuff can happen all of the time. That's why we call it uncertain times. But trust me, still, even though the times may be uncertain, there still is a way to achieve the goal and the dream you set out to do. Now the third thing I want to talk about. Now remember, I talked about vision help you make a choice. Number two, I talked about there are going to be uncertain times after you made the choice. And the third thing that you've got to have is unwavering discipline for your dream and your goal. What does that mean? When I went to the boys club and we were going on a hike through the woods, first time I ever been on one, and the instructor told us we all had backpacks. And he came and he told us all of the things that we were gonna need in the backpack to make the trip. And it looked like the things he said put in the backpack weren't enough, that we decided to add some extra stuff just in case. We already figured we were gonna run out on the trip, but we wanted to have some extra food to eat or something extra to drink because we were just gonna be prepared because we were not focused on the journey that we were about to take. The thing we did not have is the discipline, that focus that it takes to achieve a dream. And what am I saying by that? Is that although we were putting a lot of stuff in that bag and we thought we were gonna need it or we could carry it on the trip, the longer we went, the tighter some of us got, the bag became too heavy, and we started throwing stuff out ourselves. My sisters and brothers, sometimes when you pursue a vision, there's some things in life you're going to have to let go. There's some people in life you're going to have to let go. There's some habits you have in your life. You're going to have to let them go also. Just like we had that backpack and started throwing all the stuff out that was too heavy and we didn't need, that's the way it is in life. When God gave me my dream, it was taking me through uncertain circumstances and eventually evolving that focus and discipline I needed to achieve it. I learned in that discipline stage that there were some friends I enjoyed. I appreciated them, but they could not go where I was going. And to try to hang on to them only slowed down the vision. And I had to realize that I had to have enough personal discipline and focus to say, I'm going to have to move that out of my life if I want to achieve what I see that I can achieve or I believe that I can achieve, because it's going to be necessary. There are a lot of us in life trying to achieve something, but we carrying too much baggage. We carrying the baggage of what people say, the baggage of people that tell us we never gonna be successful, the baggage of people trying to even plot things to keep us from being successful. But you don't understand, when you got that discipline and you got that focus and you have accepted the challenge, then you put all of that aside. Because at the end of the day, the reason sometimes people try to stop your dream is because it ain't their dream. It's your dream. You're the one putting in the work, and that's what you have to do. So in closing, I want you to remember these three things. Vision, help you make a choice. There are going to be some uncertain circumstances. And then number three, you're going to have the focus and discipline to let some things go. I don't want you to go anywhere. I'll be right back to talk to you.
Tap somebody and say, I'm made for miracles. You know why God allowed things to happen to you? He want to teach you that there are about 5 people got it. He want to teach you that there are. So whatever the devil knock you back with, God said now's the time to show him that he can't keep me there. Y'all ain't talking. Now is the time to let the devil know greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world.
Welcome back. I trust that you were blessed by our little short coaching session on today. I'm excited for you, and I want you to know you can achieve these great things. And God wants you to see your dreams come to pass so that you can share into a future that's already been created for you. It's just waiting for you to decide to move toward it. And you'll be able to enjoy and thank God for his wonderful blessings. Now today I want to encourage you to sit down and sow a generous seed faith offering for the support of Action Coaching. Yes, we need your financial support. I feel like this, that anything is blessing you, you should sow a seed into it. You should want to keep it coming into your life so that you can continue to grow and grow and grow. And besides, when we invest in something, we always reap a harvest. As God consistently tells us, if we sow bountifully, we're going to reap bountifully. If you go out as a farmer and you're planting a crop, if you sow a whole lot of seed, you're going to have a multitude of fruit, vegetables, or whatever you were sowing for. So I want to challenge you. Sit down and sow a generous seed faith offering on today. We're closing out the year and we need your help so that we can be bigger and better in the times to come. Some of you, God is speaking to you right now. Some can sow 1,000, some can sow 500, some can sow 100, some can sow $50, $200. I want to challenge you to do it now. There's a link in my bio, and I want to encourage you to sow that seed now to help us continue action coaching and help you to experience great things through the coaching that we're bringing to you each and every week. Now, once again, there's a link in my bio that will give you a host of ways to sow unto the ministry, and I trust that you are going to do it on today. Thank God for your financial support. Thank God for you standing with us. And I certainly praise God that God's richest blessings are going to be yours. As I do each and every week, I want to encourage you. Share the word with a friend and keep the word in action.